Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right everybody, thanks for checking out the video. This is the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. Let's get right into it. A new Barbaric series has been announced for January of 2023. It's called Hell to Pay, and obviously it's going to build off of the events of the finale of the last Barbaric miniseries, which just wrapped up this week, and it was phenomenal, and it was great, and it set up the idea of Owen in Hell. So that's what Barbaric Hell to Pay is going to be dealing with, right? It's going to be written by Michael Morisi. It's got artwork by Nathan Gooden. I love Barbaric. I'm super excited for this. We also got announcements that there's going to be another one-shot after that, and then at the end of next year, the fourth book, if you will, of Morisi and Gooden's Barbaric. Barbaric is one of the best books out on shelves. It's one of the best books from Vault right now. You need to check it out if you haven't already. Nightwalkers is going to be a new 4-issue series from Source Point Press debuting in January, written by Cullen Bunn with artwork by Colin Johnson. This one is about people in a rehab center during a not zombie apocalypse, but a vampire apocalypse, right? All of a sudden, they're cut off from everybody. There's nobody around. They get attacked by vampires. Cullen Bunn doing stuff at Source Point Press. I'm excited to see what he's going to do because that means probably very little editorial interference. It sounds like a cool idea. A rehab center meets a vampire outbreak and an attack. That could work. Snow White Zombie Apocalypse is a 5-issue series from Scout debuting in January, written by Britton Lingle with artwork by Hyundu Park. It's Snow White, but with zombies. I feel like this would have been really cool 10 years ago. Unfortunately, I'm personally kind of over zombies, so I think it's kind of ill-timed, ill-conceived, and maybe, like I said, 10 years ago. I had a friend 10 years ago did a Snow White zombie for Halloween. She looked absolutely fantastic, so there you go. I mean, I'll check it out when it comes out, but it seems like a tired idea already. Kitsuni is a new one from Scout Comics, 6 issues by Luca Frigerio and Emanuele Ergolani. This one is about a fox samurai ronin. So it's like Usagi Yojimbo, but more like, instead of rabbit ronin, fox ronin. The art in this, though, looks absolutely fantastic, so I'm excited to check it out. Not saying that Stan Sakai has to have, he can't just be the only one to do animals as samurai, right? Because we got Samurai Doggy, and now we got this one, so we'll see what happens. James Gunn and Peter Safran are taking over as the co-heads, the co-pilots, if you will, of DC Films. I think this is fantastic news. I actually called for this on a Rockin Robbie Live months ago, where I was like, you know what? Maybe DC needs to let James Gunn be in charge. Well, there you go. Now, Peter Safran is a producer who has some hits and some misses under his belt, but so does James Gunn. But it just blows my mind that DC's like, you know what? We really need to start competing. Let's bring in James Gunn, right? Like, he's done some of the best Marvel films. He's done some of the best DC properties of the last few years, and especially and particularly Peacemaker. Peacemaker was awesome. I'm excited for this. This is also not going to be the end of James Gunn directing films, and definitely not the end of him directing films for DC. I think this is fantastic news. I'm excited to see what he's going to do, what they're going to do. Peter Safran's there probably to do the day-to-day. James Gunn's there to be the name. And I'm cool for that. Speaking of James Gunn, I saw the trailer for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, a Marvel special presentation. Now, we've already seen one of these for Halloween with Werewolf by Night. This is a Christmas-oriented one. Guardians of the Galaxy, the plot is Peter Quill is sad that Gamora's gone, so Drax and Mantis decide they'll go kidnap one of his favorite legendary Hollywood actors from Earth, Kevin Bacon, to surprise him for Christmas. This trailer, I was laughing out loud. Like, laughing out loud nonstop. It cracked me up. I think Marvel's onto something with their special presentations, y'all. Do we get it? Are we going to get an Easter one? That'd be really crazy, right? AntMan, I saw that new trailer, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, the full-on introduction of Jonathan Majors as Kang in the MCU. The trailer looks good. Basically, they get sucked into the quantum reality. They go to Chronopolis. I'm sure that's what we're seeing there. And Kang's there. Looks cool. I love that they're giving him the scars, like, on his face. Not, like, it was a thing that they put on the mask that Kirby did. It's fine. I don't know the reasoning there. It just makes it look a little bit, I guess, more dynamic and more cool. But using those as actual scars, I think is really cool. It looks fine. It looks like they're going really hard for the James Gunn kind of style in this one. But you know we're all excited for Kang. You know we're all excited for Kang. Damon Lindelof is writing a new Star Wars film. It's a post-Skywalker saga Star Wars film written by Damon Lindelof. That's what's going on right now. I don't even know if he's written a page yet. My favorite thing about the Star Wars movies of late is that they haven't done one in a while. Like, honestly, I think they need to take way more time between their features. Damon is a talented writer. He's got some hits, some success under his belt. Lost, the new Watchmen show, for instance. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm eager to see. That being said, I hear people like Andor, and so that's really cool. Tobin Bell is back as Jigsaw in Saw 10, Saw X. Didn't he die like 7 movies ago? Like, now, I fell out of the Saw franchise for a while there, but I did watch the most recent one with Chris Rock. But I don't know. But I guess so, sure. Like, first of all, the whole concept of a Saw 10, all right, let's do it. I'll watch it, I guess, and we're going to have to watch it because I'm going to announce this right now. The big finale of Horror Fest 2023 will be all 10 Saw films because they're doing a 10th one that's going to come out right in October, like 27th or something. Tobin Bell's back. Sure, why not? Why not? I mean, at this point, what are you going to do with Saw? You bring back Tobin Bell, sure. But he died like 7 movies ago. All these horror franchises, they jumped the shark. All of them at movie 6. Movie 6 in particular is where they really just let it all hang out. And so, Tobin Bell coming back, sure. Let's do it. I hope that a former survivor from Saw digs him up to make sure that he's dead, digs up his body, stabs him with a shovel. The shovel gets hit by lightning, and then all of a sudden, Tobin Bell comes back and he's like, "Oh, Jigsaw is back. It is me." And now he's super powered, supernatural. Sure, why not? So that's what we got for you this week. What's coming up here at PCP? Well, this weekend is the finale of Horror Fest 2022. We're already looking ahead to Horror Fest 2023. However, seriously, y'all, we got a great, fantastic finale tonight on Dylan's Horror Show, who just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. Station Dylan, pop, pop, boom. I'm so proud of my homie Dylan. Thank you all so much. And if you haven't subbed up to that channel, link in the description below. Let's cement this for sure. Dylan's Horror Show every Saturday night. I'm there with Dylan and a panel of excellent guests talking about horror films. This upcoming show, which is tonight, actually, Saturday night, 6:30-ish p.m. Central. We're talking about Pumpkinhead, one of Dylan's favorite movies. Not one of mine, but it's one of Dylan's favorite movies. And then Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, we're doing Videodrome. Instead of Rockin Robbie Live, we're doing another episode of PCP Horror Fest. We're doing Videodrome. I love this David Cronenberg film. Cannot wait to unpack that. And then Monday night, Halloween night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Join us with your candies and your Halloween treats and your tricks, and get ready. We're going to talk about all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. The first one, Freddy's Revenge, Dream Warriors, Dream Master, Dream Child, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Freddy vs. Jason, and yeah, the 2010 remake. Fuck me. Anyway, join us for Horror Fest, Pumpkinhead tonight on Dylan's Horror Show, Videodrome Sunday night on PCP Movie Night, and the grand finale over at PCP Movie Night Monday night, Halloween night, where we talk about all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Very excited. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below anything you got to say about any of the news that we covered or any of the news that we didn't. Maybe we missed some things. I always appreciate it when people in the chat, in the comments, let me know what I missed. Sometimes I'm like, well, I did cover that. And other times I'm like, yeah, you're right. I missed the shit out of that. But it's all right. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups. Station, pop, pop. Boom!